Hello everyone, my name is Eleanor Marie and I am doing this video as part of my Octopus Moon pet sitting school. Please bear with me because I am a little nervous. As soon as I see a recording light, yeah, I kind of freak out a little bit. So what I've done is I have got like a Word document on my screen to help me, to prompt me so that I don't go waffling on. And so please bear with me if you see me scanning down. It's because I'm looking at my notes. Anyway, about this video, I am creating this as part of a series. This is the first one, and it's about helping people that are thinking about going into pet care, like becoming a pet and house sitter, like I am. And it's about sharing my guidance and experience so that you can build your own strong business. So, a bit about me. I started pet sitting in 2007, and then I left my corporate job in an insolvency firm in Barnsley. I left that in 2012 and I set up Sitter for Pets as my full-time business. And for the first 10 years, I pretty much just moved around the whole time, from one house to the next. I might be working somewhere for 2 weeks and have a night off, and then I'll be somewhere else for another week. And it went on with that for like a decade. So you probably come across this video because you love animals and you want to do some kind of pet care business yourself. You can probably picture yourself walking down the street with a couple of dogs, very well behaved. You can probably picture yourself in a back garden, very nice and sunny, and you've got a cat purring on your lap, and yeah, that's all great, perfectly great, and that does happen. What you might not picture is the things to think about when you've been doing it as long as I have. So it's the things like the mental and physical exhaustion, might as well say the truth, of moving around all the time. It's sleeping in someone else's bed. Sometimes they're comfortable and sometimes they're not. It's being surrounded by all their stuff. So their pictures on the wall, their ornaments, their sense of style or colouring or things like that, but that might not be the same as yours. It's staying in different neighbourhoods that you might not know. So you've got to become aware of your surroundings, like where the supermarket is or where the vets are for the pets, that kind of thing. It's all the packing and unpacking. And if you're anything like me, you will forget something. It's usually my hairdryer. I always leave something. So there's a lot of packing and unpacking, getting stuff in your car, getting it back out of your car, finding a local supermarket, doing all your shop there, bringing it back to the house. Yeah. And then once you get settled in the house, you've got to get like used to like their television, or their microwave might not work the same as yours, or the oven or the washer. So it's getting used to their appliances and things. And then on top of that, you've got your routines for the animals that you care for. So they might want 3 walks a day, or they might be on medication that needs to be at a set time. So it might be like, say, 12 hours apart. So you've got to take it into account when you want to do your own errands, or you want to go and see your friends or your family. So it's taking into account those kind of things. The responsibility, oh man, the responsibility of taking care of someone else's pets in their house. And it's being aware that something might go wrong any time. The cat might be sick, the dog might hurt themselves on a walk, they might get attacked by another dog. These things do and will happen, and it's a matter of keeping calm and having having like a process that you go through when something like that does happen, so you can stay calm and not panic and deal with it. You're like working all the time. Like I'm sat now on a sofa, which is not mine. So if this makes any sense, you're not fully settled. So you kind of like your mind and your body kind of hover over the ground. So your mind doesn't really settle down because you're kind of like on alert all the time. The dog might need something, or someone might be at the door, or anything. So you're always hovering, and you do that over as many years as I have. You can feel it in your body. You can feel that. So it's just that finding things that help you to feel grounded when you are moving around, like I do. There's also, can be a bit lonely. I must admit, I'm really good in my own company. I can entertain myself, that's fine. But even I do find it lonely sometimes, being in a house in an area that I don't know. And yeah, it's great to be surrounded by dogs. I've got a dog right now that's snoring her head off on the sofa. And they're great company. You just can't hold a conversation with them. And we are social creatures. So over time you can feel it that it is like a lonely kind of job to do. The good news is that you can find things that will help you when you do it all the time, kind of moving around all the time. And what I've found, what helps me, are a couple of things. Like, I always bring my own pillow without fail. And that's because it's got my scent. It's got my scent on it, so that when I go to sleep on a night, it's mine, and it helps me drop off to sleep better, even if the bed might be a bit uncomfortable. I always take Yorkshire tea bags. I cannot risk the client not having Yorkshire tea. And another thing, I love bone china cups, like this one. This tea's gone cold nowhere. Yeah, it's gone cold. But I love bone china cups. The tea just tastes better. So those are like the main things. The last thing, books. I love reading books, especially like suspense thriller ones where you have to keep guessing about what's going to happen. I love those. So whether I'm at home with my mum and dad, I could be reading a book in their lounge, or I could be reading it on a pet sit, or while I'm on holiday, and it's something I can get really absorbed in, so it doesn't really matter where I am. I can just read a book and it's just my time. That helps keep me grounded as well. It's the first video in the series, so if you'd like to see more of these, please subscribe, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this, and thanks for your time.